Charlie, but this was the way you rehearse for the K.
I have to rehearse. I have to rehearse because
you have to see the look in the eye when you're doing K.
Once I'm looking in my I am counting in my head. 1, 2, 3.
You are brutal.
Charlie, it's not easy.
Charlie, life is good for some guys though.
Life is good for some buggers.
Life is buggers. Daniel, you are listening to us there.
He's listening
in the UK at the BBC and
sir.
Smiling. You think we can see you? Danny is away for 2 weeks. Internship with the BBC.
He's come back with an accent. We have died.
Charlie, Danny, if you come here and come and try it with me and tell me Ghana is hot, I'll do to you.
Daniel, that's a good morning to you. We know you are listening to us and missing us, so we miss you too, but don't come back with an accent.
So you see how it is. When you go to the UK, the KR will affect you. So you have the KR there. And a chaotic shout to Phyllis Ampoma. You know, it was great meeting her yesterday at the Ghana Grand. You know, great to see the UK High Commissioner to Ghana, you know, Ian Walker, to see the Australian High Commissioner to Ghana as well, Andrew Bant and all of them. And you know that one of the serious things, one of the important things they tried to do was try and raise some funds for the Kolebu Plastic Conveyance Unit. And of course, Dr. Ampoma is the head. He's a fantastic surgeon. And this is why Phyllis Ampoma and the children listening to us this morning, Kwame, Aduma, and Fifi. Therefore, the Joy Sports Center is brought to you by Playing Well FC. That's what you want to call Chelsea, Playing Well FC. And
Charlie, behave. Well, the Sports Center is brought to you by MTN 4G Plus for fastest connectivity and highest internet speed. Choose MTN Turbo Net and Standard Chartered Bank here for good multi-TV just thrills. MTN Momo is celebrating 10 years of making life simple by giving away 10 brand new Hyundai cars in the MTN Momo at 10 promo. And for the month of June, Rebecca Quay was the lucky winner of the Hyundai Grand i10 2019. Keep using your MTN Momo accounts to build points and win exciting prizes like Samsung Smart TVs, up to 3,000 Ghana cedis in eCash, or one of the brand new Hyundai cars, including the all-new 2019 Santa Fe, from now until the end of August. So we have a couple more weeks to go. Remember, promo winners will only be called with 0244 300 000 to redeem their prices. Dial star 120 hash to check your points. Terms and conditions apply. So go on, just Momo it. We day for you everywhere you go. Over to you, buddy.
All right, so let's get into the Sports Centre then. And what a great weekend of football action in the English Premier League with a 100% record for both Liverpool and Arsenal. But same cannot be said about champions Manchester City.
Got something onto it. Jesus! Yes! City find a way. City always find a way. Gabriel Jesus in the 92nd minute has surely won the game. The champions are in front. Now, hold on a second. Well, we have a story here. The VAR are looking at this. This is like the Champions League all over again, isn't it? Wow, what about this? The Tottenham fans are celebrating because VAR have had a look at this and said that is handball by Laporte, and any contact by an arm with the ball inside the penalty area, deliberate or no, if it leads to a goal, the goal is ruled out. We saw it last weekend at the King Power, and we've seen it again. The goal does not stand. Aguero has no idea why. It's 2-2.
Another VAR drama. City drew 2-2 with Spurs in a very entertaining game. Also, Frank Lampard is still in search of his first league win after drawing with Leicester City.
Brilliant pressing. Takes Ndidi out and scores the goal. Mason Mount with his first goal for Chelsea, and he did it all on his own. That was brilliant. Ndidi caught dawdling on the edge of the box. Mount took it off him. He had options left and right, but he only had eyes for goal, and he's drilled that past Kasper Schmeichel with his right foot. Chelsea 1, Leicester 0. James Maddison with the corner from the right for Leicester, swinging away from goal. Powerful header is in from Wilfred Ndidi, and Leicester have their equaliser at Stamford Bridge. So some thinking to do for Frank Lampard. Leicester are level. Chelsea 1, Leicester 1.
There were wins for newly promoted sides Sheffield United and Norwich. Elsewhere, Barcelona without Messi began the title defence on a jerky note, and Real Madrid had the win on the opening day of the La Liga. Remember the PSG as well, lost to Stade Rennes. There's more to come on this, and we must give a big shout out to Dieter Bank for joining us on the first edition of First Take at the Lagumba Labadi Beach Hotel. Great to have you guys. We'll be telling you which company is next, but Professor Francis Dodu will continue to lead Ghana Athletics after being re-elected as the association's president for a third term at Saturday's elective congress in Tamale. Dodu, the only candidate, was overwhelmingly endorsed by delegates to serve for another 4 years.
You heard some of the comments that were made at the Congress. It was difficult to turn around and say you wouldn't do it. So I'm going to try my best to do it to the extent that I can. But the good thing is that there are so many people with me in the executive, some of whom we have worked with for the last 4 years. And so I'm confident that the work it almost seemed as though the Electoral Commission wasn't going to appear because they had heard on Joy FM that this Congress was illegal. There's really nothing illegal about this Congress.
According to reports, more than 80% of the people who initially filed nominations to contest in the December 2018 elections were absent. George Lutterat, who had filed to contest with the Upper East Ababu Afilik, and Samuel Aye for presidency, didn't attend the Congress. Professor Dodu addressed this as well as the recent issue with the National Sports Authority.
Over the last 8 months, it's been really interesting to see the position of the National Sports Authority. Here is the National Sports Authority, who was a plaintiff, who was a defendant in this case. So basically, the plaintiffs took us, GA, and the National Sports Authority to court. Yeah. And yet, the National Sports Authority inserted itself as though they were an intermediary. Today on radio, you heard them say things like when the GA was in court. But NSA was also in court because they were defendants. And so their posture is something that I would advise that they sort of reconsider.
Away from the athletics, this year's African Games will officially open today in Rabat with over 40 African countries set to participate in the multi-sport event. Ghana's contingent is set to go after weeks of preparations. Abeku Jackson is part of the swimming team and feels he's ready for the Games.
The preparation has been good. I got time to prepare for this competition, All African Games. I've been looking forward to this. This is my first All African Games. Looking forward to give my best for Ghana and make my country proud.
How prepared are you?
I'm very, very prepared for these games. I've been to recent championship just preparing for these games, and I would say the training has been good. Coming back from Guangzhou FINA World Championship, preparing towards this one, it has been very good. Preparation has been solid, and I think we're going to give our best for Ghana.
Abeku Jackson there. Now the games will officially open today, but some games have already, taken place, and we've got the men's beach volleyball team. They are through to the quarterfinals of the event, and they'll play Rwanda tomorrow. The Black Satellites beat Burundi 2-1 in the opening game of the weekend, and we have more updates for you here at Joy 99.7 FM. Now, away from that, Ghana would not participate in the hockey event at next year's Olympic Games in Tokyo after losing the spot to South Africa. In the women's division, South Africa beat Ghana 6-0 here, with the men joining them as they beat Egypt by 3-2. Now we can talk about what happened in Europe, and Frank Lampard says managing Chelsea at Stamford Bridge for the first time was the stuff of dreams, despite Wilfred Ndidi's second-half header earning Leicester City a deserved point. So when will Chelsea begin to win? Here's the Chelsea manager, Frank Lampard.
This is home for me, and I'm here to do a job. So I was very keen to take the moment and enjoy it, and I really appreciate it. But then to try and win the game, which is going to be my focus here now. I love the fact that this is my club. I played here so long, and more than anything, I want to do a good job. So I'm slightly disappointed tonight that we didn't finish the job, didn't get the win to send the fans home happy. But thank you to them for before, and we will keep working. And just finally, that first win obviously would be a lift for you personally, the group of players' belief that what you're trying to change here. Yeah, and it will come, and we need to remain very confident about that. We've had a tough start, to go to Manchester, play well in parts, but get well beaten. To lose the Super Cup that we probably were a stronger team, most people would think. I certainly did. Was tough. And then today we haven't been at our best. After 25 minutes we certainly weren't. So lots of things to improve on, but that first win will come, but we must keep working.
Now, Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola says he would have to accept it after a VAR decision overruled what looked to have been a late winner over Tottenham. Now, City was celebrating with Gabriel Jesus when he appeared to have scored the winner in injury time, but the goal was ruled out because the ball brushed Aymeric Laporte's arm in the build-up. Here's Pep Guardiola.
That's what it is, so accept it. So we can do. So I would like to win. We had an incredible performance, so I think it's possible to play better than against a team at Tottenham the way we played.
One day this will go for you. VAR will work in your favour one day, eventually.
Only we can do is, sure. Yeah, maybe one day it's going to help us, you know.
Well, elsewhere, Sheffield United crowned their first Premier League game at Bramall Lane for 12 years with a hard-fought 1-0 victory over Crystal Palace. Per-Emerick Aubameyang scored the winner as Arsenal defeated Burnley to record successive victories at the start of the Premier League campaign for the first time since 2009. Everton were 1-0 winners over Watford there at the Goodison Park. Liverpool beat Southampton to secure an 11th successive top-flight victory and equal the best-ever Premier League winning run despite a late blunder by goalkeeper Adrian. In Europe, there were wins for Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund, but PSG, of course, and PSG. But Bayern Munich and Barcelona endured difficult starts to the title defense at the weekend. Joy Sports Moses Yeboah has a wrap of the action involving your favorite European clubs.
Lionel Messi was sorely missed as a lackluster Barcelona were downed in a 1-0 loss to Athletic Bilbao in their La Liga season opener at San Mamés on Friday night. But rivals Real Madrid got off to a flying start by beating Celta Vigo 3-1 away from home with the help of a magnificent long-range strike from Toni Kroos, although they had Ballon d'Or winner Luka Modric sent off for a straight red card. Atletico Madrid striker Alvaro Morata scored a goal and then missed a penalty as his side began their La Liga campaign with an eventful 1-0 win at home to Getafe. Title contenders Borussia Dortmund crushed Augsburg 5-1 in their Bundesliga opener, with 2 goals from Paco Alcácer to lay down an emphatic marker after Bayern Munich slipped up in their season premiere a day earlier against Hertha Berlin. And Rennes came from behind to stand uninspiring Paris Saint-Germain with a deserved 2-1 victory in the French Ligue 1.
Now let's do more athletics this morning, and we continue to build up to the World IAAF Championships in Doha later in September. And the athletes continue to fine-tune ahead of the athletics meet. Now, athletics reporter Ed Harry has the latest from the Diamond League in Birmingham.
Miller Weibo, the Olympic champion over 400 metres, will only be contesting that distance at this year's Worlds, but she showed here her dominance down at 200 in the last 40 metres, finally overhauling the European gold medalist Dina Asher-Smith and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, one of the greatest of all time. If only the competition schedule in Doha allowed Miller Weibo to double up. Jamaica's Danielle Williams showed again why she's favourite to regain the sprint hurdles world title, which was last hers in 2015. And as Caster Semenya's legal challenge to new IAAF rules continues, we know the South African won't be at the Worlds. A likely successor as the 800-metre gold medalist Ajay Wilson from the United States won here comfortably.
And there's sports up for grab, definitely, for the IAAF World Championships in Doha. We'll be looking out for athletes as they go out, as they try to get some very good times to qualify in Rabat. Now let's end with James Gregg. He's got a roundup of stories in tennis, including the Cincinnati Masters and golf.
American Madison Keys defeated Svitolina Kuznetsova in straight sets to win the Cincinnati Masters title. In Ohio, she beat the Russian 2-time Grand Slam champion 7-5, 7-6 to win her second title of the season. Meanwhile, the men's final saw Daniel Medvedev beat Belgium's David Goffin in straight sets. And Justin Thomas has won the BMW Championship Golf. Well, it's the penultimate event of the season. American Thomas has won by 3 strokes from compatriot Patrick Cantlay, heading into the final event next week, which is the Tour Championship.
That's it for the Joy Sports Centre. Yes, I'm George Adder Jr. Now, up next, though, we have some messages for you, and there's more to come on the Super Morning Show.
In this part of the world, we rise early, way before the sunrise. We plan, we pray, we prep, just so we are a step ahead.